Pisces, and happy Monday to all of my amazing Pisces. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Pisces, let's get right into your reading. The message for today is how to remove blockages. Yes, we're doing that in conjunction with reading your cards. How to remove blockages. OMG. Yes, let's do it. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my amazing Pisces as it relates to every area of their life, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions and spirituality, and where my Pisces needs to take action. Pisces, by now you know that this is a general reading. So please, 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 please take what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below in the description box. There's a lot of money coming your way, Pisces. So let's see what was causing your blockages to begin with and causing you to feel restricted. That deep emotions that you had for things. You kept allowing people to burn you, but again, you all are the sign that you're the most mature sign. And you're wise, you're empathic, you all are intuitives, you all will give the underdog 1,000 chances, right? But you kept being burned. So I see what was causing the blockage for you and you all feeling smothered was the deep emotion behind it. It could have been a deep emotion of love, a deep emotion of hate, a deep emotion of something, right? That was causing you to be just like wildly emotional about it. But you stepped into your own light and you freed yourselves. Yes. You don't need to have so much deep emotion. We're not other people's gods. We can't control them and how they are, how they, and you just freed up a lot of space for more money, financial independence. You've been doing a lot of self-work, right? You've been doing a lot of work on yourself, a lot of healing, right? Again, stepping into your own light. So you're not as emotionally attached to certain things as you once were. That could be a family member, that could be friends, that could be a job, it could be a person, place, or thing that you don't have as much deep emotions for as much as you used to anymore. And I see your business doing much better because of it, right? Balanced emotions would look like a person who is sensitive to energy, but they don't put so much depth of emotion into it where it just distracts you. That's causing the blockage. Again, a blockage is an obstruction, which makes movement or flow difficult or impossible. Think about when you feel like in distress and you can't think beyond that. Sometimes it causes you to lose your appetite. It can cause you to start cramping. These are just the outward effects of any blockages, right? Any spiritual, mental, physical blockages. Anything that's stopping it, any kind of hindrance in your life, any of that. Again, your depth of emotions was actually hindering a lot of things for you. It's like you got to come out of that depth of that emotion. That's where you're going to see the breakthrough, Pisces. That's where you're going to see it when you walk away from the depth of that emotion. Yeah, I know some people have hurt you deeply. I mean, completely broken your heart and hurt you. But you got to walk away. You got to heal from the depth of that emotion, even if it means going to see a psychiatrist or a psychologist or a therapist, somebody that's going to help you forgive and move on. Like really forgive and move on. And forgiving and moving on does not mean that you go back or that you allow that person to come back into your space, Pisces. It just means, you know what? I'm not going to give this much energy to it because it's literally ruining my life. It's blocking too much for me. Some people have to really come to terms with some people are really bad seeds. I mean, like, we want to see the best in people, right? But some people are, I can't even say damaged beyond repair. What they've done to you is so egregious, Pisces, that it's kind of hard to see them in a different light. That's why you have to remove yourself from the depth of the emotion. Because everybody can heal, but they have to want to heal. And because we're all evolving, Pisces, they may have been evolving while you haven't been in their sight, but just seeing them again can trigger too much emotions. That's why I'm seeing you all walk away from them and never returning. Like the relationship is gone, it's over, right? And I see you making space for a new person, and I see legacy wealth coming your way. New person, new place, or new thing. Let me be very clear, because some of you all walked away from jobs that just did not. It was so much of a distraction being in that profession or that business that it was really robbing you of wealth, not just in money, but wealth in finding the right person wealth and happiness and peace and joy. It was causing you to be depressed like this. So it's not always a person that you're walking away from. Okay, that energy can be in a person's body, but it could be a job that's just like, I need to leave this profession altogether. I can do, like, let's say for instance you're a singer, and being on a public stage is just, people are just like picking you apart like vultures, picking you apart, and it's just damaging to your mental health. Maybe you want to sing like jingles for a commercial behind the scenes, or do like something where you're like teaching singing lessons, or something where you're kind of sort of behind the scenes but your voice is still out there. Like you can acquire the fortune without the fame, that kind of thing, right? Yeah. Some people, I'm telling you, some people have just always, they choose the bad side of themselves, and they will rip you to shreds emotionally. Like, who was it? It was a healer. Who was it? And I don't know her sign off. I have to probably look her up. But I want to say it was Iyanla Van Zant that just decided, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and retire. I hope I'm capturing what she was saying, but I'm just going to retire from TV, because people were literally picking her apart like vultures. And sometimes you need to leave certain relationships. You'd be better served in using like kind of behind the scenes and still really helping people. But I saw an interview where people were like coming to her house, like, like, I'm sure that's not something she asked for. I'm seeing somebody in the public spotlight, and I'm just using her as an example, but I'm seeing somebody like in the public spotlight where even if your job is not on television, your pain has been so deep that that's like at the forefront of everything, Pisces, where people don't really get to see the real you because they see the pain first. That's what I'm seeing, right? So you had to do a lot of soul searching. You had to do a lot of soul searching. You had to go into hermit mode and start doing like being very meticulous. The hermit card is attached to Virgo. The moon card is your card, and so that depth of emotion was causing you to fall. Like, it was really causing you to fall. So you had to kind of remove yourself from that spotlight, because it was actually starting to make you look like a bad person. When people who really know you, closely know you're not a bad person, but it was kind of making you look bad to people who didn't even know you. So they were judging you and not even really knowing you. So you had to go somewhere and sit down and meditate and remember exactly who you are as a very powerful person. Somebody who's that empathic, who picks up on energies very, very well, can seem unstable, but that's because you haven't learned how to really vet energies, like tap into that divine masculine energy and start saying no to certain people who would contaminate you with their energy. And it's like they're transferring their bad energy over to yours. And so you're taking on all those characteristics and not even realizing it. Here we have the World card. So I'm seeing things coming full circle. So things are coming back around, like giving you an opportunity to really be redeemed. That's what I'm seeing for you, Pisces, being redeemed. Let's pull an oracle card here and see what this has to say. So all blockages are removed. You don't have to wait for 2022. They've removed, right? Things are coming full circle. One thing we can do is change people's mind about us, a time to give rather than to take, right? This is, again, this is attached to Virgo here. And this is where... you want to be very meticulous in your alone hermit mode, right? Do some serious soul searching, right? And so this is where you're going to really give God praise for just removing you for exposing things in you that was causing you to fall. And this is where you want to give God praise. And just like when I say give God the praise, and then rather than take, right? You don't want to take it all personally. You really want to be grateful for God showing you, okay, this is what's going to cause you to fall. You don't have to be in this tricky relationship with yourselves, Pisces. You just need to like do some serious soul searching and walk away from the depth of the emotion about caring what other people think about you, because they're going to think what they want to think anyway. Connect with fire. I see a lot of you all getting a burning bowl like this, tossing in that burning bowl fear, doubt. Some names are going to go in that burning bowl. Well, you're going to get your own burning bowl, of course, but fear, doubt is going in that burning bowl. You're going to throw some names of some people who have misjudged you into that burning bowl, and you're just going to let it float out into the universe. This is what I'm seeing for you all. Again, blockages removed. The number 5 is really about a pivotal point in your lives. You have decided, I'm not going back to having a tricky relationship with myself anymore. I'm not going to keep explaining myself to people. It's time for me to throw those things into the burning bowl so I can make more room for this. My person, legacy, wealth, financial independence, and all of it. All of the good things that I deserve. You're stepping into your own light, just like I said. See? Stepping away from being burned and stepping into your own light. All right, that is what I have for you, Pisces. Again, happy Monday to each and every one of you all. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.